You know how you feel when something seems to be wrong, and then there's that one person who stays cool as having a cucumber is what Stoicism is all about. A theory that is not only very old history, but a useful set of tools for today's world. Marcus Aurelius was a Roman emperor and a calm face-faced war and palace intrigue. But people still remember him, because of how calm and wise he is his secret. He knew that things can go wrong in life and sometimes tough, but how we deal with the real test of these problems. Let's now picture using that same power in your daily life, from how to handle tough talks to taking care of life's unexpected turns. In this, we'll share 10 golden lessons in this film. Stoicism has to offer that can help you. Don't freak out. These aren't just philosophical thoughts and how they can be used. History and time have put tactics to the test, ready to be used in the 21st century as we start to learn these lessons. Don't forget that this isn't about becoming. He is cold. He wants to become the take charge of your feelings by using the of Marcus Aurelius to every turn, a problem into a chance to grow. One hug makes you stronger and more resilient. 1. Take care of the things you can. How much you can stay in charge and live a calm life in today's. The world can feel like an impossible task, but Stoicism offers a focus on what's inside you with this timeless gem. The point of this isn't to ignore life's challenges, but about how to use your energy efficiently. Picture yourself as these days warriors aren't in fight, but in your decisions, your weapons, and your daily life deeds and attitude. Take a look at your everyday. You have to make choices and do some small and some big things. You can't change where your power lies, traffic, the weather, or someone else's mood, but you can choose how to respond. Stoicism isn't about holding back feelings. It's about being aware of them and then choosing what to do to show how you feel like unwanted guests sometimes. But you pick whether to let them take over of the house when sadness or anger knock. Thank them and try to understand why they're then show them the way out. Your feel-good home and the rules you follow. What you plant in your mind is like a garden. How you usually do it shows what you're like inside scenery in this garden. You are both the builder and the gardener. Plant seeds of happiness and water them with thoughtful acts, and get rid of being negative doesn't mean being not seeing the bad things that happen in life. It's about picking out the lenses that, when you focus, you see these facts. On how your thoughts and deeds are shaped, you build a safe haven of peace inside you, no matter what, of the weather outside. 2. Use the power. 2. The strength of being open, of acceptance. Acceptance is like a calm superpower. Picture yourself on a beach. When waves hit your feet, you can't move. You can learn to surf, but the waves need to stop. We learn these things from Stoicism. Getting along isn't about giving. When you wake up or say everything is fine, it's not about taking that into account. We can't change some things. We learn not to fight them, but to change, to fit their needs and move with them. A bad start to your day. If you spill your coffee, you might miss the bus or forget. A big job, it's simple to overlook these. Sometimes things ruin your mood or even your whole day. But what if you say yes? You see these accidents as normal parts of life. Get on the next bus and clean up the mess. And do the job that was forgotten. This shift change in mood from anger to being able to accept things can turn a bad day into something you're willing to take on. Let's bring Marcus Aurelius into the present day. His tweets and posts might not be up, but his advice is always good. And he'd probably tell us what you're upset about: weather, traffic, or a mean message on the internet. Not being able to stop the rain is like not important. We can choose how we act when things don't go our way. Our answer that makes us who we are, not there are times when we can be angry or take a big breath, accept it, and figure it out. The next thing is to have the power to accept doesn't dull you, it makes you. When you accept what you can't change, you become strong. Change how you think about what you can do. When it storms, you turn into a tree. Bend instead of break. You're more in, you have power. Because you're not wasting power on the each time you practice being out of control, acceptance. You're getting stronger, like a muscle getting stronger with every trouble. And that's a lesson we should learn. 3. Be mindful. 3. Mindfulness is important. Often taken the wrong way as a complicated idea is actually the secret tool of Stoicism for picture of the busyness of modern life. This has caught you in the wind of daily chores that are making your mind race. From today's mistakes to tomorrow's fear not. Stoicism whispers, pause. Take a deep breath and be in the present moment. The idea of Stoicism isn't about big events. It's about finding magic in everyday things. No matter if you're drinking coffee or going to work or just taking a deep breath every moment is a chance to stay in the present. It's about being fully there and don't get lost in what you're doing. History or the future. Let's get down to business. What do you get when you tune into your senses? Look, hear, and smell. This isn't just about if you close your eyes and meditate, about making them more open to the world when you eat. Taste every bite with people around you. Feel every step you take when you walk, transforming everyday acts into mindful ones, times when your mind moves as it will slowly pull it back. This isn't about being great. It's about not giving up. As you use awareness more, it gets stronger. The more you train it, the stronger it gets. Keep in mind that being aware does not mean getting away from life, but it means being more involved in it. Keeping a calm mind when life gets tough, mind and heart that are calm when you're stressed, is that when someone knocks on your door, take a deep breath before you answer. Seeing that this moment right now is all we really have, so enjoy it and live it. This is the Stoic way in its entirety. A road not to a simple life, but to a deeply one that matters. Focus is easy, but deep is your tool for getting more focused. A calm and strong life. 4. Cultivate 4. Build up your resilience. Being strong when life gets hard, Our lives often put us at a crossroads, having doubts about our ability to endure. You've been there, right? Frustrated yet? There is a stirring inside, a whisper of strength that won't be shut down. That's toughness, the Stoics said. Anthem loudly ringing in the chaos of our in today's world. It's important to stand strong. When crazy things happen in life, not because you can't be broken, but because epic. You know how to bend but not break. The Tedis once nudge us not with big words, but the truth is that it's not what takes place, but what you do about it that matters. This isn't about brushing off your problems. It's when you think about using them, feel of resilience as your mind gets stronger. Every time you face a task, you get stronger. Head on, it wakes up every day. Being aware that while the world might be unpredictable how you'll respond to it, you don't have to be the artist. Your life is your painting, and your strength is your brush painting over the rough spots with strokes of determination. And now, building resilience with grit isn't a walk in the park is a trip that people take a lot. Went uphill full of doubt in himself and bad luck, but know that every step, no matter how small the step is, to get in touch with your inner Stoic, you begin by accepting the pain instead of running away from it. These are the times when there's trouble in your life, that you find your true mettle. So next, when life throws you a surprise, you need to catch it. Look at it, learn from it, and build your resolve. Isn't just about getting through the storm. It's about getting wet while dancing, having a spirit that won't be. If you want to choose your 5, select your answer. The answer you get is up to you. Your world with your calm answer teaches us a very important lesson about how to act to life's challenges, define our path as warriors of today in a fast-paced, getting the world to accept this knowledge is more important than ever when you're dealing with a loss. You should know that the isn't in charge of your feelings. You are. It's like being in charge of your own movie, and every scene and body language is yours to write so that when something unexpected hits, pause for a moment to breathe isn't weak. It takes a wise person to pick an emotion that makes you feel better. Harnessing this lesson on being calm isn't about keeping feelings in check or being not caring. It's about recognizing, having anger, sadness, joy, and then leading them in a positive direction. Do something. You're not a leaf in the wind. Flung around by fate, you're the captain of your ship, making its way through the both rough and calm water. This approach changes. Problems into stepping stones are fed up with their work. Use that energy to be creative or getting better at something new. Sad, use that level of feeling to connect with them more deep with other people or to understand. To make yourself better, choose your answer. You're not just living. You're doing great writing. A narrative of sixth limit on growth and resilience. Sixth limit. Wants that are too strong. Have you ever had too many desires? Chasing shadows as they run after things that you know deep down won't really. That's the trap of too many wants. Stoicism is a philosophy as old as the hills and as new as tomorrow's dawn shows us how to go. Stay away from this trap. It's not about living a life without happiness, but happiness in what's important things. This lesson is not about lowering your goals or giving up on having average. It's about making your focus on looking for what really makes things better, your life, when your mind is full of things. With all the noise of wants that never end, it's like trying to find peace during a storm. It's not about the noise, a lot of things in your life. But what makes you truly happy about them? Is it the short-lived thrill of something new by? Or is it something that will last longer? Like the comfort of a close friendship, the happiness that comes from personal achievement, or the peace of a moment to yourself. Take a look at these gems for yourself. Don't fade with time by setting back too many wants. You're not losing out. You're taking charge of your have fun. And remember who is the richest. Not the most wealthy person, but the who doesn't need anything. So how do you put it? This into action. Begin by do to mess. And I'm not just talking about your room. Clean out your mind, focus on getting rid of the junk of useless wants, on what makes your life worthwhile, personal growth in relationships. These are the gems of experiences. Improve our lives, and when those lots of people want the next big thing, crash in, take a deep breath and ask. Ask yourself, do I really need this? Make me a better person. Most of thee. If the answer is no, you should move on. Take a moment to enjoy what you already have. Remember that the race for more. Your happiness doesn't end, but the world does. This is where you need to be to reach the finish line. Live a life that is in line with your true values as we move forward. If these ideas that speak to you and that you're finding value in them, feel free to click the like button. It's easy to share with the share button. Share this knowledge with others and grow our community of learning. 7. Be good. 7. Do good things. You know how hard it is to juggle the duties of life while trying to stay true to your ideals. But here's a strong lesson from being stoic, and good is an easy but. A deep look at how to stay calm in this isn't the life of chaos today. Big moves. It's about little ones every day. Be honest, brave, and wise. And self-control, these are timeless qualities. Their knowledge is what holds the rough waves of our busy world first. Think about what you'd be, and then do what you need to do, said Epicus. An icy thinker. This quote isn't just a group of words that tell you to do something, beginning self-reflection to figure out who you are or want to be. Then it's about getting your deeds to match this vision. If you want to feel calm, act quietly in. If you respect courage, tough situations, do not give up when you are scared. The things you do, not your in certain situations, by using these. Every day, you build a fortress of values, peace and quiet around you, not just for the big stumbling blocks, but for the everyday ones. The Stoic way of life is also useful, and even in this fast-paced digital age, it has to do with choosing carefully. When everyone else is in a hurry, you choose to stop and think. When you're angry, or when frustration knocks on your door, accept it. If you can understand them, let them go. It is when you have a choice that you remember the Stoic virtues. It's not making progress, not getting it right. By living these values every day, you're not just getting through life, you're getting good at living a peaceful life. This is what it means. One step at a time, Stoicism is a desire to be good as a way to reach inner peace. 8. Understand how temporary things are. 8. Learn to accept that life is temporary. Of life, you know the world won't end. Spinning when we're having trouble, and we also shouldn't accept the fact that life is temporary is a tough lesson that keeps us grounded in the truth, even more so when the going gets rough. In all of its unpredictability is always changing. Here 1 minute, gone the next. This isn't a reason to be sad, but a call to people are telling us to live fully in the now, to enjoy the short moments, and to always get the most out of things. We need to understand that death is the only thing that stays the same. Don't wait. Dance in the rain instead. Mark Antony waited for the storm to pass. I once thought that time is a river. A rough present of events caught once and already gone by us, and another after and is gone. This vivid picture sums up the gloomy view on how short life is. This is a sign that our time here is not many, and instead of focusing on if we worry about the past or the future, attention should be on the here and now. The most important thing is how we spend our time. Having this doesn't mean we we don't plan for the future, but we do. Because you know that everything can change in an instant. Getting ready for tomorrow. While now that you're living fully, think about how this information can change your way of living everyday life. Instead of holding on to the good times or worrying over the unknowns of the future. Focus on the now is the only time you can act and change things. The past is remember that the future is possible, but the present is real and can be felt by recognizing that life is temporary. You build a peace that can't be broken. Because of the way life changes, this isn't about not caring or detachment, but about getting stable in the middle of life's natural storm. Take this in. Take a lesson from Stoicism, and you'll discover a source of peace inside no matter what of the confusion that could be going on around you. The strong message is that even though the world may change, your ability to stay. Being calm and strong stays the same. A lighthouse of peace in a sea of 9 changes how important it is to be thankful. Today's Whirlwind 9. What it means to be thankful. We get lost in life a lot of the time, forgetting about wants and failures, the sheer wonder of our lives. And there is a stern beacon that shines through this haze, one that brings to mind an old wise man firmly believed in the deep power of thankfulness. This isn't a thank you note. Just for the big wins, it's about noticing the little miracles that happen every day that we often forget this lesson. Stoicism is more than just a way of thinking. It's a useful tool for making our pay attention to what really counts. Being taught by Seneca isn't a passive feeling, but getting involved with the world. It's simple to be thankful when things are going well, works well. The real challenge and how grateful you really are is in finding things to be thankful for. Even it's about when things don't go our way. Seeing the beauty in a day that's been rained on, or seeing the lesson in a mistake. Try to change our point of view to enjoy the whole range of through our adventures. We build a strong, and this Stoic practice does bring joy to the heart, more than just make us feel better. Turns problems into chances to do things to get smarter and grow, Seno once said. To be truly happy, you must enjoy the moment. Without worrying about being dependent on this sounds like the silent call to, the trick is to be grateful for the present moment. is to start small and feel the warmth of the sun on your face and a smile from a stranger or the safety of your best friend by mentioning these simple joys in their song. We make it a habit to be thankful that protects us from what's bound to happen in life's storm. By doing this, we don't just stay alive, find a source of peace and thrive. Satisfaction with ourselves that know something outside of this can take it away. Is the Stoic way more than just a way to be calm, but to a life that is deeply satisfying? 10 keep 10. Continue to grow and learn. Learning and growing is hard for me. Friends are the unwanted but important ones. They show up in our lives out of the blue, announced, and not always recognized yet. They bring a gift with them. Chance for enormous growth. Stoicism teaches us to enjoy these times not without giving up, but with the vigor of a warrior. It's in these fights with our lives are full of unknowns, so we make our true strength, who then can't be beat. Someone who can't be upset about anything choice said outside their reason. Epicus, this timeless insight is what we find your way on the journey of self-improvement, makes us pay attention on the decisions and actions we make inside rather than events happening outside of our. It's where the real sign of improvement can be found, not in the size of the problems we face, but the way we choose to tell them. It's about the little things. Everyday choices that shape who we are and destiny in things that seem normal decisions. We set the stage of a strong and sturdy character, a proof of our dedication to personal evolution. Each of our paths is unique and special, and can't be compared to the path of someone else. We own every step and every fall, and grow because of what we learn. Not by reading or thinking, but by living, by taking part in the world around us, by putting our principles and beliefs to the test, what life is really like. This is the heart of modern Stoicism. It's about taking a hands-on approach to knowledge, rolling up your sleeves and getting to work the chaos of life, knowing that in this chaos lies the chance to come out stronger, smarter, and more resilient. Take a deep breath and enjoy your journey of bravery and an open mind, lessons that are waiting for these 10 lessons. Even more Stoic wisdom rooted in Stoic thought offer a useful guide to getting through life's distractions and uncertainty with peace of mind and calm. Recall that real calm is grown from the inside out if you like these ideas and want to keep going. Looking into Stoic advice, please hit like to the warning bell and sign up for more. Stay calm and in touch about this. The trip of inner.